It seems like almost every aspect of the Somernites cruise is historic in some way. We're standing in front of the old historic library here. It was one of the most historic American muscle cars ever, this bubble top Impala. And we met up with Tim and Hudson here holding the historic Mustang. Tim, tell us about the car.
61 bubble top. It's a 348 with air conditioning. We're happy to have it on the way up. We bought the car out of Athens, Georgia. We haven't actually had it too long. I went the route of I bought a restored car and then lowered it and put my taste into it with the modern style wheels. But otherwise, I pretty much kept it stock so I can switch back and forth with the wide white walls and fender skirts.
Well, that's cool. And these cars in particular really lend themselves to a modern look real easily just with wheels and a lowering job.
They were kind of like a factory custom. You know, the interiors were already cool. The exterior was already cool. You just kind of basically nail it with the stance and wheels.
How far did you drive to bring it out?
We drove from Bowling Green, Kentucky this morning.
Tell me how that cruise was.
Perfect. It didn't actually get any rain until we got here, and then it wasn't that big of a deal. Just enough to you wipe your car off and you're good to go.
I see Hudson's got a seat in the back seat there.
He does. He's the co-pilot. But he's been in and out of just about every hot rod around.
Well, 16 months and he's already got a firm grip on that Mustang.
That's right.
That's either a good sign or a bad sign.
Hopefully a good. We think so anyway.
So here we are in another parking lot of the Summer Night Cruise, and we've came across this maybe mid-50s Pontiac wagon, actually, and it's beautiful. All the trim is still attached. I always check out the Von Dutch stripes, but what caught my eye the most is somebody with some really steady hands on a plasma torch. Look what they did to this hood emblem and the flames that they etched into here. I can't get over this car. I keep looking at all these things and checking everything out. I really like that they kept all the chrome on it, and it's really cleaned up and very straight. I like it. Even though it's flat black, it still has all that shiny chrome.
We just met Jack Roberts, who brought out this very cool 32 Ford. Jack, tell me a little about this car.
This car here is a rat's body. The only thing that's fiberglass on this car is the body. Everything else is steel. Running boards, fenders, hood, grill shell, everything else is steel. The car is built on a four-wheel independent suspension. It has Kugel front and rear suspension, inboard rear disc brakes on it. It's a 502 cubic inch engine with a 350 turbo transmission, all leather interior. This car, the underneath is all polished stainless steel. It has a mirror polished stainless floor pan. All the suspension and the exhaust is all polished stainless steel. It looks better underneath than it does outside. But I drive the car.
I mean, it's looking like kind of the template for the great American street rod.
Well, that's what I try to do. I strive to get it the best of the old and the new. I want the old look, but I want the reliability and dependability of the new. This morning, I drove this car from over in Manchester, Kentucky, and it rained about all the way.
Yeah, so now you're going to be spending a lot of time with the Windex on that pile of stainless.
Laying on my back, you know, having fun.
Now, an all fiberglass body with a high-performance frame and a 502 big block, I mean, this thing's got to be a handful.
Well, you're talking about 550 horsepower and a 2,400-pound body. So it's fun. My wife, she loves to drive it.
Now, besides being a participant here in the event, you're with the Hot Rod Hotline, which is a very cool newsletter. What else are you doing here? Tell me about that.
Well, on Hot Rod Hotline, we do just like what I'm doing here. We have car show articles from around the world. We are building the world's largest online rodding magazine. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
The world's largest online rodding magazine. We have car shows from around the world. We have thousands of vehicles for sale, anything from a few $100s up to a few $100,000. We try to make as many major shows as we can and give the people perspectives from different reporters. You may like something, I may like something different. We've got 8 or 9 reporters doing one event. They're going to find something that everybody likes.
So why don't you give me, kind of quickly, your 2 cents on this event?
Oh, this is a fantastic event. I've been following and coming over here for the last several years since the beginning, and these people are great. Nowhere have I ever been to an event this size that runs as smoothly as this. From the time you roll in here, they can park 1,000 cars in half an hour. Bang, 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 everything just clockwork, well-oiled machine.
Well, thank you for showing us your well-oiled machine. It's another nice one you see here at the Somernites Cruise.